Hi, hello everyone. How you doing? Hello America. What's going on today? I'm shaking. My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an American tear. Boo, boo, hose. Um, March 9th, 2023. We are moving along. So I know I always talk about enough is enough, and sometimes I'll talk about issues in America, uh, and and a lot of people that probably would watch a video probably think like, well, those problems or the things you're talking about don't really apply to me, so you know I don't have to listen to it, I don't have to do anything about it, and it's all good, with them. Uh, and that's fine by me, whatever. And but then there are also going to be changes, and even when I talk about those changes that just you don't think affect you in a direct way, I always try to remind everyone that we all get affected just in an indirect way too. So don't think that we're off the hook or you're off the hook or stuff like that, because eventually it's going to come back around and indirectly affect other people too, who had no clue that they or didn't think it would affect them, and all of a sudden it is, and then they realize like, wow, we're in this together. So if they were to change the currency in America and to like from cash to a very cashless society, really like overnight kind of thing, that's just going to affect everyone. And I think the people that have more money, they're going to get more freaked out about that than the people that don't have so much money. And, because they have a lot of money in the bank, man. And if they can't access actual cash, and it's all digital, it means it's all trackable. It's all data. You can't, there's no freedom. And being able to just go out and purchase things or go to the casino and do stuff, there's no sense of privacy after that, because it's all going to be recorded, every financial step, or every time you need to access your money. That's going to affect you big time. You may not think it is now, but that's only if. That's hypothetical. And it's a good example to say how things will affect all Americans, and that is one issue that would affect everyone that I can think of. I'm sure there's a lot more, but that's the most recent kind of buzzword issue that I've caught on to in the last few weeks. This changeover, which is, I'm not into it. I don't agree with this at all. I think we, the people, should say that is enough. And we're not going to let you do that. We're not just going to let you just, make us go cashless without any say-so, any vote, any voice. It's just, this is the way it is. And that just seems unfair to me. Seems like they're playing a whole other game, and we are just numbers. It doesn't really matter who we are. They're just looking at some other numbers and data, and just kind of have everyone just kind of gathered up in numbers and data too, which is us, the people, and not really, just saying, well, this is what's going to be best, and Americans are so, we've taken this so much, and I keep saying enough is enough, but maybe this might be the one that says, it really gets to Americans' nerves and say enough is enough. You can't keep stripping us of our freedom and our privacy, and what we do with our life and how we spend our money. It's none of your business. It's not the government's business. It's not the bank's business. It's not your neighbor's business. I don't know why all of a sudden the feds think it's their business. And it's none of their business, to be honest with you. In a common sense kind of way that I'm looking at it and thinking about it, it's like, who are you? Who do you think you are? Why do you think it's your business to be tapping into, and doing surveillance with my financial life? What kind of, that's not being an American. That's not being free. That's acts of, tyranny, man. That's like acts of control, which is not very cool to do to Americans, man, because we love our freedom. At least I love my freedom, and hence why I keep promoting American Cheer, so we can maintain that freedom, people. Let's maintain, let's hold on to it. Let's become a voice. Let's unite. Let's be strong. Let's let everyone in that arena know that we are not going to take this anymore. That we have unified and we are now stronger than ever as a people. Are you with me? Can we do this? Or are you just enough? You don't believe in enough is enough kind of concept. You just think everything's fine and I'm ready to take on more and lose more freedoms. I don't think you're gonna like that. I think it's the opposite. I don't think none of us want to give up our freedoms as an American for everything and anything we do, especially when it comes to money. I don't think you want to mess around with Americans' money. I don't think that's going to go over very well. So that's just one thing. Like when I talked about the food stamps or SNAP programs and EBT a couple of weeks ago, people were like, well, that's not going to affect me if they take that program away because I don't use it. And that's true, okay? It won't affect you. But, the ripple effect of that, that's another just smaller level of picking on the poor people, and stripping them of the safety net or the entitlements, which is a weird word when I hear people say entitlements, because I guess in its own way that they just feel entitled just to receive money every month. And I also learned that this whole time since the pandemic, they've kind of doubled down on this, and it's been doubled down for a couple of years now, and so they're just going to bring it back to where it used to be pre-pandemic numbers. So if you were receiving, say, like $60 before the pandemic, and now you're getting $120 since then, you're probably going to go back to the $60 or even $40. So, and even though you're used to this higher sense of entitlement of money, from the safety net, it's still going to affect you. And in a digital currency world, that would just going to affect everyone. And if, we got to understand, I guess, I don't know why I'm crossing the two over. It's just I'm kind of showing what, talking about what people think they're separated from and what is going to happen where you can't separate yourself anymore. And that's why we got to join together. And that's why we got to unify. and keep it fair. The system is very rigged in so many different ways. And we can change all that. We can reboot, we can reset, we can install our own new software into America. If we want to, if we want to join together, if you want to help save America, then join me. If you don't want to help save America or you don't think America is worth saving, then so be it. That's what you think. It's not worth saving. I believe that America is worth saving. And it's just worth it. You got to step up. You know, you think the pioneers in earlier days just sat around doing nothing? No, man, they stepped up. They met downtown every noon. I mean, they physically got together, you know, and talked about stuff, and assembled, and exercised their right and their freedom to assemble, to start their own clubs, to start their own movements, and understanding about where they stand in America. And we've lost all that, and we can still regain it. You know, there's still a lot of action and productive, positive steps we can take to make it easier or prevent things from happening like that. If and I'm talking about being common sense. I'm not talking about like, oh, we just got to attack it because I dislike it or it doesn't work for me. It's just going to affect all Americans. That's all I'm saying. And I want to, unite Americans. And I don't want to divide us. I want us to work through this without, assistance from corporations or the government. We can do this on our own as a people. We can change America. We can save America. We save lives. I would say that too. Saving a life. Okay, well, have an excellent day, my friends. Stay cool, stay calm. Let's move along. Peace, love, and we'll talk later.